Today we're going to go fly to Tampa International.
runway 27 right in use. Departing runway 27 right, 30, 27 left. Notes. Taxiway pop close east of November 6. Runway 12 threshold lights out of service. Advisories. Clearance delivered ground control combined 120.02. Advise on an initial contact. You have information Zulu.
Alright, we have information Zulu.
Information Zulu.
Opelaka ground, good afternoon. November 851 Tango Bravo over at signature with Zulu looking to pick up our IFAR.
November 851 Tango Bravo Opelaka ground, cleared to Tango Papa Alpha Airport via Miami 5 departure, Winko transition, then as filed. Maintain 2000, expect 16,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 128.6, squawk 0032.
Cleared up to Tampa International, Miami 5, Winko transition as filed, maintain 2000, 16,000, 10 minutes after, 28.6 on departure frequency, and 0032 in the box for 851 Tango Bravo.
Number 851 Tango Bravo, read correct.
And ground 851 Tango Bravo will be approaching spot 3, ready to taxi with Zulu.
November 851 Tango Bravo, roger sir, you're going to be number 2, following a Challenger that's proceeding eastbound on taxiway November. So once you have your traffic in sight, it will be November 6th, November.
Roger, behind the Challenger, once we have him in sight, November 6th, November to 27 right for 851 Tango Bravo.
And November 621.
And we'll give the marshaller...
Correction, that Tango Bravo, that's affirmative, runway 27 right.
Roger, 27 right, thanks. And we'll give the marshaller a quick flash of the
November
taxi light.
621 Delta Juliet, contact tower at the end. Over to tower.
Let them know we're ready to taxi.
Hello, Palaka. Good afternoon. Airbus November 3618 Foxtrot going to Washington Dollars Kilo India Alpha Delta. Information Zulu.
Calling ground, standby.
All right, welcome aboard, everybody. Today we are doing an IFR flight from Opelaka, Miami, Florida here, and we're going to go up to Tampa International.
November 851 at Tango Bravo, remain this frequency.
We'll remain with you for 851 Tango Bravo. All right, so right now we're looking for a Challenger.
November 1 Tango Bravo, you have your traffic off to your left-hand side, Challenger moving eastbound.
Affirmative, we have the Challenger in sight for 851 Tango Bravo.
Roger, sir, follow behind that traffic.
Roger, behind the Challenger, 1 Tango Bravo. All right, so we have the Challenger over here on our left in sight, and we're cleared to follow him to 27 right. Our routing today is going to be the Winko transition out of Miami here, LaBelle, Rogan, and then we're going to do the Deke 4 arrival into the Tampa area. We're going to go climb maintain 16,000 feet for our final cruise altitude. Opelaka Tower, good afternoon, November 851 Tango Bravo with you holding short of 27 right.
Sorry, who's that?
That's November 851 Tango Bravo holding short of 27 right.
Your BFR.
We have an IFR flight on file here. I don't understand how the ground and tower can't coordinate that I'm an IFR departure.
And 1 Tango Bravo, fly heading 300, runway 27 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 27 right, we'll fly 300 on the heading for 851 Tango Bravo.
Contact Miami.
Challenger's departing out there to the northwest. We're not going to catch him. Clear to take off here. We'll line up here in 27 right. And we're easing the RPM up on the prop, 2,000. And once it's there, we can then advance the rest of the torque for takeoff. If you were to just jam it all the way up without easing it up onto the proper RPM, it would kind of jolt the airplane. Oil pressure, temperatures all look good. And there's our rotation speed. Positive rate. Tap the brakes, get the wheels from stop spinning. We'll go gear up. And red light means the electric motor is running. And once the electric motor stops running, the red light will stop blinking. And we're turning right to 300 is what he assigned us on his departure. And we'll go flaps up, yaw damper on. Yaw damper basically keeps the airplane from going around.
Contact Miami departure, good day.
Over departure, enjoy your day, 1 Tango Bravo. Good afternoon, Miami, November 851 Tango Bravo, to 1,300 for 2,000, we're on a 300 heading.
November 851 Tango Bravo, Miami departure, radar, contact, climb, maintain 3,000.
Up to 3,000, 851 Tango Bravo. Alright, so yeah, we do have some storms down here in South Florida. Very
Bear
easy
72, traffic south to your right side, mile
to
and a half
navigate
north,
around.
Eastbound at 2,400, a Boeing 737. Do you have insight?
Here in our maps.
Looking, sir.
TBM 1 Tango Bravo, contact Miami departure now, 119.45.
1945, 1 Tango Bravo, have a good day. Good afternoon, Miami, November 851 Tango Bravo, with you level now at 3,000, 300 heading.
November 851 Tango Bravo, Miami departure, climb and maintain 6,000.
Up to 6,000, 1 Tango Bravo.
X-ray Alpha Echo Victor Golf, reduce speed to 200, then descend and maintain
Alright, so we're going to go into 850 mode.
Descend to 200.
Flap lever goes up and over the gate.
5,000 Echo Victor.
We can now advance the torque and utilize all of it for our shaft horsepower that we want. And we're also climbing out here, so we'll turn off the inertial separator. So I'm about to flip the switch down here, and the light's going to go off when I flip it.
November 1 Tango Bravo, turn right heading 320 for traffic, and expect another turn before you get to the weather about 15 miles ahead.
Roger, 320 on the heading for 851 Tango Bravo.
20.
We'll turn on our onboard
X-ray Alpha
weather
Echo
radar
Victor Golf, turn left heading 080.
Left
to double check and make sure it's accurate with what the next rad's showing.
Departure America 1394.
Usually takes about 15 seconds or so to do a warm-up period,
Contact,
and then it'll start operating. As you can see right now, it's going back and forth and it's blue, and that's where it's warming up and getting all ready to be operated.
November 1 Tango Bravo, climb and maintain 8,000.
Climb maintain 8,000 for 851 Tango Bravo. Alright, so our weather radar is up and running now. As you can see, he does have us pointed right towards a little yellow storm out here in front of us, and he advised that we will get another turn before we get to that. Got a little bit of red in it. Is there any chance I get 10 right for the buildup?
Number 1 Tango Bravo, approved as requested. When able, proceed direct Winco.
Alright, direct Winco and up to 1-2000 for 851 Tango Bravo. Alright, direct Winco, we'll go into nav, and we're going to climb and maintain 1-2000. That should keep us just to the right of this build-up here, storm. So as you can see, we have our storm right here, which is just to the left.
Climb and maintain 1-6000.
Right here.
20
and we also have a storm right over here to our right.
Weather is necessary.
Roger, sir. Looks like straight ahead's looking pretty good right now. 59, 16,000.
November 1 Tango Bravo, contact Miami Center 132.45.
3245, 1 Tango Bravo, have a good day. Good afternoon, Miami, November 851 Tango Bravo with you level 1-2000, direct Winco.
CBM 851 Tango Bravo, good afternoon, higher for you in a few minutes. The Fort Myers altimeter 2995.
Alright, we'll check our weather here at Tampa. We can do that already. We are showing winds are 220 at 7, 10 mile visibility, 89 degrees.
Delta 1359.
2997 on the altimeter. We got a scattered layer at 3,300 feet.
Then 1 o'clock, about 15 miles in diameter.
You can build a nimbus around the area, and it's broken at 6,000 feet. Alright, so we'll go to Kilo Tango Papa Alpha.
417, moderate to heavy precipitation.
We're at the airport page here. Frequencies, we have got
stay south of that weather for your weather deviation.
digital latest at 2645 for the arrivals. We'll put that in.
Number 50 Whiskey, contact
There's two different ATISes at bigger airports. Sometimes you'll have the arrival ATIS and the departure ATIS, unlike some other airports.
American 1394.
You gotta make sure you look at the correct one. We're looking at the arrival. 2645, we have that set up. Then we can also put ground.
Delta 1359, we are now the
21.7.
Delta 1359, thank you.
We'll back that up over there. So with the iPad that I've recently switched over to using before flight, I originally had it positioned in the middle of the yoke, but it was blocking some of my instruments. So I found the best setup here for the TBM is I'd like to have it just off center right here. It doesn't get in the way of holding the yoke at all, and I can then get a good view of all the instruments. So it seems to be working out pretty well with it right over here on the side. So how's everybody been doing? Good? Good. Glad to hear. Glad to hear everybody's doing good. You guys are good. I'm good. Miami 851 Tango Bravo looking for higher.
1 Tango Bravo, maintain 16,000.
Climb maintain 16,000 for 1 Tango Bravo. Alright, we'll go up to our final cruise altitude of 16,000. Some people in one of my last videos, they saw me manipulating this button over here in the yoke. What that is your rudder trim to keep your airplane in coordinated flight. So when you do any kind of transition of your attitude, you have to manipulate that to keep your ball centered and your airplane in coordinated flight. So that's what that button is that you saw me using over here. One thing I don't do in the vlogs enough is thank all my patrons. I'd like to thank all you guys for supporting the channel. This month I'm going to be giving away my Go flight. Thanks to Banyan FBO at Fort Lauderdale Executive, they sent me and got me this really nice My Go Flight Pro flight bag, along with a bunch of mounts that I'm going to be giving away to one of my patrons. Looks like we're going to clip this cloud a little bit here in front of us. Shouldn't be too bad. Tops are only at
820 cross 15 miles
about 14,000.
Maintain 3,000.
We'll see, here we go. Just about to clip the top here.
At, was it 3,000, sir?
Florida 15 south,
not too bad.
820.
Kind of fun when you get to fly through the clouds. The way I've been doing my giveaways has been a lot of work. I've actually been handwriting every single name down of everybody that submits their name into the drawing, and then I draw their name out of a hat for the winner. Well guys, I've got some exciting news. We're going to be changing things up the way we're doing things. Myself, along with Flight Chops and the Finer Points of Flying, we've all teamed up and we're going to be improving what was called the Aviation's Greatest Giveaway. We've all decided to team up and we're going to make that monthly aviation contest a whole lot bigger, guys. With all three of us being able to put into the drawing each month, we're going to have multiple winners, and it's not just going to be for patrons anymore.
Bravo, cross Deke at maintain 8,000.
Deke at 8 for 851 Tango Bravo. Alright, so we've been given a crossing restriction. And we'll put in here Deke.
Tango Bravo, you do have traffic off your 1 o'clock and approximately 15 miles southbound. Most indicates 9,300.
Roger, we'll keep an eye out for him. Well, thanks for heads up, 1 Tango Bravo. So we'll start Deke at 8,000, we'll start our descent in 6 minutes.
Begins 12 o'clock
with a profile of 1,500 feet of it.
Miles in diameter. Off your,
and for the patrons,
now, 9 miles,
don't worry, we actually have a new system that's going to be set up that we got some really cool prizes that's going to be coming up for you guys exclusively for the guys that support the channel on Patreon.
Maintain 10,000 o'clock now, no mode C indicated.
I've also, to help me with the selection of the winners, I decided to make a website, so you're going to see a website link down below. Be sure to go over to stevo1canevo.com and you're going to see all the cool ways that you're going to be able to get yourself multiple entries into the every month for the contest. So it's pretty exciting. Let's get the ATIS there at Tampa.
Visual approach runway when right in use. Notices 2 airmen.
572 to center, maintain
runway when 9 right, when left closed.
5,
Crane activity in the vicinity of the airport. Advise on initial contact. You have information Alpha.
Alright, we have information Alpha. You gotta love some of the bigger airports around the country. They have that automated system for the ATIS that sounds like a robot.
126.8, good day.
Alright, we're in the descent for our crossing restriction, which was Deke at 8,000 feet.
851 Tango Bravo, contact Tampa approach 119.65.
1965, 1 Tango Bravo, have a good day. Tampa, good afternoon, November 851 Tango Bravo with you leveling out at 8,000 with Alpha.
951 Tango Bravo, Tampa approach, altimeter 299 you can plan runway 1 right.
Roger, we'll expect 1 right for 851 Tango Bravo. Gotta stay hydrated, guys.
There, 1 Tango Bravo, descend to maintain 6,000.
Down to 6,000, 1 Tango Bravo.
Number 851 Tango Bravo, descend to maintain 2,600.
Down to 2,600 for 851 Tango Bravo. Tampa Bay is actually a pretty cool spot to fly into. They got a couple little airports around it, which are a lot of fun, with some good views as you're coming in to land and take off. Back when I used to fly for fun, I used to come up this way quite often. We got Peter O'Knight, which is over on Davis Island, and Albert Whitted, which is directly out in front
1 Tango
of us.
Bravo, turn right heading 340 to the localizer, advising you have Tampa in sight.
340 to join the localizer for 1 right, and we do have the field in sight for 1 Tango Bravo.
1 Tango Bravo, clear visual approach, runway 1 right, maintain 2,600 to your north of runway 4 at MacDill.
Roger, clear for the visual for runway 1 right, and we'll maintain 2,600 till we're north runway 4 at MacDill Air Force Base for 851 Tango Bravo.
1 Tango Bravo, traffic 12 o'clock, 3 miles, just departed runway 22 at MacDill. They'll be southbound climbing to 1,600, a heavy KC-135.
Roger, we'll keep an eye out for the KC-135, 1 Tango Bravo. Alright, we have a Air Force plane that just took off at a MacDill Air Force Base right here. Gotta keep a good eye out for him. Oh, there he is. He's actually right down under our nose. I don't know if you guys spotted him. He's right down there. We'll be clear him. So the reason why they want us to stay at 2,600 feet until we're past north of runway 4 at the MacDill Air Force Base. That's to remain clear of that area. That's what we're going to do. Now you can see the Air Force Base right down there at 1 o'clock. And you can see Tampa International directly out there in front of us.
1 Tango Bravo, traffic, no factor, contact tower 19.5.
Roger, thanks for your help. We'll go over to tower 1 Tango Bravo. Tampa Tower, good afternoon. TBM 851 Tango Bravo on the visual for 1 right.
Global 9 Romeo, Romeo, 1 right, cleared for takeoff.
9 Romeo, Romeo, cleared for takeoff, 1 right.
TBM 1 Tango Bravo, Tampa Tower, continue, reduce to your final approach speed, 1 more departure ahead of you.
Roger, continuing and we'll reduce to our final approach speed for 851 Tango Bravo.
2330, Tampa Tower, 1 right,
clear,
line, traffic down to 5 mile final.
We're just north of runway 4 there, so we can descend on down. And the tower wants us to reduce to our final approach speed. Got some different airlines departing out in front of us.
And record this, Oscar confirm for Tampa, Tampa, altimeter 29996.
We'll dump out some flaps and some gear to get this airplane slowed up. Got the Tampa Bay all out here to our left side. Over to the right is the downtown. Got a
2330, 1 right, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 1 right, Delta 2330.
Alright, so we got Delta taking off here in front of us.
Number 1 Tango Bravo, 1 right, cleared to land, wind 250 at Niner.
Cleared to land, 1 right, thanks, 851 Tango Bravo. So the Delta jet just lined up on the runway there. We'll disconnect the autopilot and hand fly it the rest of the way in. Alright, Delta just rotated down there at the other end of the runway. We might feel some of his jet blast as we get down here closer to the runway. So be prepared for that.
Delta 2330, counting departure, good day.
Good day, Delta 2330.
Delta 2330, I wonder where he's going. The FBO...
500.
That's 500 feet above the ground. We're going to be using the Shelter FBO here today. I like Shelters, they're good FBOs. Alright, so we're looking good. We're right at the airspeed I would like to have, and we're right on our glide path. I believe we have a quartering tailwind off to the left here on this landing. Alright, so pull the power back here to flight idle. Take a little rudder out there.
Tower, Falcon 560, Uniform Sierra, ready at 1 right, holding short.
There we go.
560 Uniform Sierra, Tampa Tower, 1 right, line up and wait. Line up and wait on 1 right,
find a
560
windsock.
Uniform Sierra.
Yeah, we did. We had a...
TV1 Tango Bravo, right turning, ground point 7, good day.
Right turn and go underground, 851 Tango Bravo. Alright, we'll exit off here at November. Yeah, we had a quartering tailwind on that landing, which made it a little trickier than normal. Not ideal to land with the wind
Falcon
towards
0
back.
Uniform Sierra, 1.
Yes, it's Papa Taxi. You should have do you have a Falcon in front of you? Falcon taking the runway, you see him?
We'll go past the hold short bars here. Wait our turn to check in on ground. Tampa ground, November 851 Tango Bravo. We're clear at 1 right on November, need to go shelter.
TV 851 Tango Bravo, Tampa ground, taxi ramp via Juliet in the hotel, cross runway 28.
Juliet Hotel, and we're going to cross 28 for 851 Tango Bravo.
Hawker Papa Tango Golf Alpha Fox, stay parked in the area and the run-up check.
Alright, he gave us the wrong taxi instructions, so I'm going to just hold short here. We're on November and he gave us the parallel taxiway, so we got to hold short until we get clarified. Tampa ground, November 851 Tango Bravo. I got to clarify that you told me Juliet Hotel, cross 28, we're on November for 1 Tango Bravo.
I'm sorry about that, November. Yeah, it's actually November in hotel, thanks.
Roger, November Hotel, we're going to cross 28 into shelter ramp, thanks, 1 Tango Bravo.
Okay, Golf Alpha.
Okay, so right there he gave us the wrong taxi instructions, and when that happens, you just want to hold position. You don't want to just assume or go off something else. So that's what we did.
Hawker Golf Alpha Foxtrot, okay, see you down there.
So we're coming up on Hotel, and this is where we're going to turn right off in November onto Hotel. And runway 28 is right here, and we were given cleared to cross that, and then shelter up there is right ahead of it, where we're going. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed that flight. I'd like to thank all the supporters on Patreon and also all of the sponsors that are behind this channel. It really gives a lot of cool opportunities that we're able to do for all you guys for the cool giveaways that we're going to be coming up. We're going to follow the marshaller there on the little golf cart there. He's going to park us, so we're going to just follow him in.
Good afternoon, Tampa Ground Airport 9er.
We're doing like a racetrack here, guys. We're going all in circles. They're going to park us right under this nice big overhang. How about that? Like first class service here. Following the marshaller's instructions. Hopefully I don't hit anything. There we go. That's my buddy out there from Shelter. He used to work over at St. Pete. Well guys, hope everybody's doing good, and wherever you're at, take care. We'll talk to you soon. Alright, here we are. Let's go check this place out.